Wow, what a story. That Night at the Beach by Kate Hewitt. This book was a very, very effective read, and any parent of teenagers is going to think twice after reading this book. My kids are ages 26 to 38, so I'm so glad I'm well past this because this book was tragic, it's thought-provoking, and it's concerning. How? Well, we have Rose and Kara, two mothers who have been friends since their kids were toddlers. Okay? They each have two children. Rose has two girls and Kara has two boys. Rose's daughter is Bella, and Kara's son is Finn. As the story starts, Kara and Finn are going back and forth about Finn not wanting to go to the Summers and barbecue. They get together on the beach, all the town's members come, and it's a big deal. It is the last summer Finn will be home before he goes off to college, and she won't take no for an answer. You're going to this cookout. Okay. He relents. He agrees to go. Meanwhile, Kara's husband isn't as happy as could be about it. He finds this yearly barbecue at Labor Day weekend to be a real drag. And not only that, but Kara's best friend, Rose, Kara's husband and Rose's husband just do not get along. Each of them, Kara and Rose, think that, come on, at least for an hour, can't you have a couple of beers and just pretend to be polite? So, that's all realistic, right? Well, what happens is they're doing their thing at the cookout. Everybody's like kind of like here and there and not really, really happy about being there. But all of a sudden, Kara sees her husband storm off to his car. And they both, Rose and Kara, hear Rose's husband yelling at Kara's husband. So by now everybody's drunk. Kara's husband has had too much to drink. Rose's husband has had too much to drink. And Rose has had too much to drink. The only one who's been teetotaling during this barbecue is Kara. So she makes a deal. Rose, you and your husband go home. I will take my husband home. Let's leave the kids here. And I'll come back for them as soon as I get my husband home and settled. Because he's really angry. That's the gist, right? And then Kara is thinking, you know what? These kids are doing good. They're like, the youngest is like 13 and the oldest is 17, 18. They'll be okay for an hour. How about I come back for them for an hour? I'll pick up your kids and my kids, drop your kids off at home, and everything will be okay. All right? Good plan, right? But here's the catch. Rose, who is diametrically different than Kara, even though they're best friends, feels bad about leaving her girls at the party, so she hands Bella 2 beers. Here, you and Finn have a beer. Don't have anything more, but here. That's the permissive nature in which Rose parents. Okay, so an hour or so passes and Kara goes after the kids. She pulls up to the barbecue and it's abandoned. She can't find anybody anywhere. Never mind the 4 kids. So she starts looking around. So I think she spots her younger son on the swing, and she spots Kara's younger daughter in another area, like sitting on a rock, wherever these kids are. And then she finds Bella, and then she finds Finn. Okay, fine. She gets Rose's kids home, gets her kids home. Next day, Rose is banging on Kara's door. Your son assaulted my daughter. What? These kids have been close friends since they were in diapers. And you're saying that my son committed sexual assault on your daughter? That's what Bella told her. Mom, I was drunk. I woke up, whatever. Okay? So, Rose is like, we are going to go to the police and prosecute your son. I don't care that we're best friends, Kara. Your son assaulted my daughter. Rose was adamant that they go to the police on Bella's behalf. Well, I don't want to say the question is why. Because morally, of course, they should have gone to the police for the sake of Bella being assaulted by Finn, if that is indeed what happened. I'm sorry, I'm trying to plug my iPad in, but it's not working. But there's a story that Rose has that comes out in this book, in this story. Rose has something that drives her to pushing the situation. Meanwhile, what do Finn's parents have to say about it? What does Kara have to say? Did you assault Bella? No, Mom, I didn't. I swear it. I swear it. Well, she's not lying. He goes, Mom, she was drunk. I was drunk. If anything happened, I don't remember. Mom, I don't remember. So you read in this book, and as a mother of 3 daughters and 3 sons, but of 3 daughters, if any boy or man hurt one of my daughters, I would want to prosecute them to the fullest extent of the law. But yet, Finn swears he did not assault Bella. That is your story. That is your story. The kids are about to go to university. The son just got a scholarship. I think it was football. I can't remember what sport he played. And now, if he gets accused of sexual assault, his education, his career, his future will all be washed away. But yet, this story carries a moral edge. If I didn't already ask it, I'm going to ask it again. If you had a teenage daughter that told you that any boy, assaulted you, wouldn't you want to act on it? That's the moral edge of the story. But then you have Finn, who swears that nothing happened. All while this is all being worked out, there's stuff that's going on underneath the surface. Underneath the surface. In fact, think of a layer of ice across the lake that might look deceiving and you think it's sturdy. But if you go and you get on it, sometimes people will fall through. Okay? There's stuff going on underneath in these families that come out in the pages of this, the pages of this book. So that's all I'm going to say. Definitely a 5-star book. Definitely an unputdownable book. Definitely a book that makes you think, whether you're a parent, a grandparent, a woman, or even a teen boy accused of something that he swears didn't happen, but because they were so drunk, he has no recollection. And then what about Bella? Would Bella make something like that up? All of these things come to mind, which makes this a very long book review. So this book touches on a lot. Teenage drinking, sexual assault, lies, secrets, the tragedies and the diversities of social media. A lot of things. Kate Hewitt hit the ball out of the park with this one. Don't miss it. Don't miss it. I think it's a fabulous read, one that's going to make you think. Check it out when it comes out because it'll be on Kindle Unlimited. And I hope that you'll put your hands on this book because if you do, you won't be disappointed. Thanks for watching. Bye.